We are here post-game with St. Joe's Long Island men's soccer after they defeated Merchant Marine 2-1 in the Skyline Semifinals. They are headed to the Skyline Finals, where they will likely play Mount St. Vincent. Joining us from left to right on your screen is number 18, Sean Gordon, head coach Robert Gomez, and number 0, Dean Bouchard. Coach, we'll start with an opening statement for you. Your thoughts on the game?
It was a fantastic match. I mean, every time we come and play Merchant Marine, it's always a battle, and we know that they're always going to come out fighting no matter what the scoreline is, no matter how the season's been going for either team, they're going to come out flying. And it was exactly what we thought it would have been, just a battle.
Sean, your thoughts?
Bounce off what he said. They're quality every single year, especially this season. Beat us 3-0 in the regular season earlier this year, and I think coming into this game, they knew we were going to want to get back, and I think they were ready for it. It was a good fight.
Dean?
I think coming into this game, we started off really strong. As the game progressed, both teams, I think, played really well. The second half started and they came out, I think, a little bit stronger than us. Took us some time to get used to, and in the end, we fought back pretty hard.
We'll open up to questions.
Question, Coach. Your second straight year going to the Skyline Final. You guys were undefeated until the Skyline Final this year. How are you going to approach the game differently this year after last year's result?
We just approach every game, and we all played soccer since we were children. So every time I speak to my guys, I let them know, listen, it's just another soccer game. Go out there, do your best, play how we want to play, and that's how we're going to approach the finals as well.
And for Sean, it's been well documented. You guys, when you score first, you're now 12-0. When you don't score first, you're 0-4-1. You guys get the first goal tonight. How did that propel you guys to win the semifinals?
I mean, to be honest, I didn't even know that was a stat line. So good to know. I'll keep that in mind for the final. But it's always great scoring first, especially if you can do it within the first 10-15 minutes. It sets a tone for the rest of the match. And then to go up 2-0 today, it was even better. Going to the half 2-0. Scary scoreline because they get one back, momentum swings, which we all saw happen tonight. But it's a great thing. Scoring first is obviously incredibly ideal.
And for Dean, on your end, between the pipes, you didn't play in the game back in September against the Mariners. What advantage do you think that gave your team tonight with the Mariners, their first look being at you in a Skyline playoff game?
I think playing today, really, after not playing in the beginning of the season, I think I really had to watch film and pay attention to how they played after having to sit out in that first game. And with today, I think I came out pretty strong, felt good during warm-ups, and I think that factored into the game for me tonight.
Coach, as Sean had said earlier, they came out guns a-blazing in the second half, Merchant Marine. You kind of had to expect that was going to happen. They finished the first half strong as well. What did you say to your team at halftime just to get them ready for the second half?
All I said is that we know that they're going to come out flying because they don't sit back at any point of any time of any game that they ever play. It's always go, 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 and we really respect that from them. So I simply just told my guys, you have to be able to battle and weather the first 10 minutes. If you guys can weather the first 10 minutes and come out without conceding a goal, I think we did concede the goal in the first 10. I'm not really sure, but they did weather the storm. And my guys battle through it. I mean, I know I'm very hard on my guys, and you could probably hear it on the sidelines. I'm always, getting on them, but they respond to it, and they got the job done.
And Dean, they were crowding the box a lot in the first 10 minutes of the second half. Obviously, you had some help from a defensive save as well. Just talk about the efforts in the box. Now we got a little chippy here and there as well, but talk about that first half of the second half.
Yeah, I think it comes with a lot of communication and guiding the defense where they need to be. They had a lot of big guys in the box, a lot of opportunities. We had to make some quick plays in the box, a lot of them coming off the line, and I feel like they had a lot of long throw-ins, strong corners, which defensively we really just need to power through and be able to get the ball out early to not have a shot on goal.
Coach, Joe just alluded to it, the defensive effort tonight, especially Ryan Cavite in the defensive save. Just seems like he was in the right spot whenever needed. How much does defensive plays like that won't show up in the score sheet play to winning a conference title?
Yeah, so, stuff like that you can't teach. It's just desire, and that is the definition of Ryan Cavite. kid is just always in the right spot at the right time. And as you can see, when you watch him play, he's willing to put his body on the line for his teammates. And that's why, he starts every match for us, and that's why everybody loves and respects Ryan.
And just lastly, for all three of you, it has just gone final in Riverdale. You guys are going to play Mount St. Vincent on Saturday for the championship. Team that is undefeated this year. There are only 2 ties. One was against you guys, 0-0 back in October. How do you turn a tie into a win in a conference title on Saturday?
It's kind of a beautiful thing that we've already played them and we drew, but you're able to look back at that match, whether it's watching film, remembering specific things that you did as a player. You remember the weak spots, you remember where you succeeded, what failed, and you have to go and apply that when it comes round 2 of it.
Yeah, we know what they're gonna do. We know that they're gonna do their studies on us, and we're gonna go back and look back and see what the positives came from that tie and what our negatives were, like Sean just said, and just make sure that our negatives turn into positives and we just keep rebuilding.
I think we come out as strong as we did today. I think we have a good chance of taking a win this Saturday. And as long as we put shots on goal, finish our chances, I think we'll have a good match.
All right, gentlemen, thank you very much. Good luck in the finals.
Thank you.
Thank you.